All right, what's going on, guys? We just hit 5,500 miles on our 2023 F150 Tremor. So we're going to be doing an oil change on it today. And we're going to talk about all the tools that we're going to be using, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so we changed the oil in all of our vehicles, so it won't be too bad today, especially doing the trucks, because they're so high up. We don't have to jack the car up or anything, so it should be pretty easy. And then we'll go into kind of the filters. We're going to be using the OEM Ford filter. It's a FL500S, and that is the same as the previous generation F150s as well. My 2013 uses the same filter. We're going to be using Royal Purple 5W30, and some of the tools that we'll need are the ratchet with a 15mm socket, and your choice of wrench for getting your oil filter off. And for the trimmer, we'll need to remove a access panel for the oil filter. So this is a T40, and we'll find out if we need to take any more off, but that's what we'll start with. And when you're doing your own oil change, you'll need a container to hold all the oil that's drained, big enough for your vehicle, because you can see here the trimmer takes 7.7 quarts, but this container here is only 7 quarts, so that's not going to work, but this one will. And then the oil drain bolt's right in front of this sway bar here. All right, while that's straining, if you have a F-150 trimmer, this plate gives you access to the oil filter, it appears. So we're going to take that off and see if we need to take anything else off to get to it. This is a T40.
Pretty thick, isn't it?
Yeah, and yep, that was what gets you access to the filter. There it is right there. All right, we're first going to try this 75mm oil filter wrench. Socket. I might need an extension. This is kind of where it got real messy with the old F-150. The little drain spout here didn't really work. I would have thought it'd start coming out by now. Okay, yep, nope, it's not going where it should. Okay, so there's 2 points when you do the oil filter. They kind of have like a thing built into the frame here where it drains down, but there's one in the front and there's one. Let's see if I can turn that on so I can see it.
The drainage channel, that's all.
So it's got a front drainage channel for the filter up by the access panel that we removed. And then there's a second one right in this square right here. Yeah, the back one's working.
Okay.
Even though the truck's slanted a little bit towards the front, somehow the back one's working. Okay, we got the new filter. We put a little bit of oil on the seal, and we're gonna do it just hand tight. Yeah, new filter's on. We're gonna blast a little brake clean where it drains down, and then we're gonna put the oil pan bolt back in. We're gonna torque it to spec. Cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this back on. Cool. Okay, we got the oil drain bolt with the rubber gasket back on the bolt. It's actually stuck on the oil pan, so we had to take it off. We'll go ahead and reinstall it, and then we're going to be torquing it to 19 foot-pounds. Okay, so we're going to be putting 7.7 quarts of the 5W30, since in our trimmer we have the 5.0 liter engine. We picked this engine because we like the sound of it and the simplicity of the engine compared to the turbo, and for just long-term reliability. All right, we're gonna see if we can reset the oil. We're gonna go to the main menu and then go to truck info. engine information. And then it says hit OK to reset oil life. Resetting it back to 100. As easy as that. Now we're going to start it up, let it warm up a little bit, and then we'll check the oil level, make sure we got the right amount in there.